Hey guys, the Catacombs update has been out for a few weeks. I finally want to give my thoughts and opinions, especially since I put so many runs into it. But before I do, I just want to kind of put this out there. We're less than 2,400 subs away from YouTube rank. If you guys want to help support the channel, help us get that red name so we can finally be one of the cool kids, please think of hitting that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me. Anyway, let's get back to our dungeon talk. So as you guys can see, we've had lots of runs. And my main thought is, was Dungeons a mistake? Well, right off, I'm going to say no, it wasn't, but I see lots of people complaining about it, and I definitely do have my own issues. But each of us kind of has our own thoughts. But right away, as you can see, I've done 500 runs, so it can't be that bad, right? So right out of the bat, I want to talk about the loot. And to me, the loot is the biggest thing, because that is what will keep people playing and coming back to it. If there's not good loot, people are going to lose interest, and that's kind of what happened with me. I ran a lot, but as I kept running, I saw the prices go down and down and down. As soon as they added the new boss collections, the current prices just died. Because so many people got laggings, or laggings became negative money. Chest plates, well, they're barely hanging on, but that's to be expected. Rake and Bobs are still a tiny bit of profit, but they're so unreliable getting that, it's no point depending on them. So you can't really make profit anymore. That's fine. But besides that, what about the other loot you get? Well, a lot of it is the enchantment books, whether they're the ultimate enchants or the normal books or fumings. Some of it, yes, you're making profit, but does it feel good to get them? To me, I'm going to say no. It does not feel good to get my 30th infinite quiver book. Like, who wants that? Like, once you get, I don't even know how many need, like 10 of them maybe more. You don't really need them anymore. How many bows do you have? Like 10 bows? Like, most people have 2 maximum. So once you get, like, your 20 books, you don't need them anymore. So everyone getting this pointless book that's gonna sell for like 2k because 10,000 other people are also getting like them every run. So they have no value. They're just a junk item that have no use. Same thing with feather falling. It's the same thing. So many people have them, they don't have like any kind of value anymore. If you put them all the way up level 10, they have a bit of worth, but literally just getting the same repeated drop like this with no value does not feel good. There's also the rejuve, which you definitely need a lot of these, so less complaint than the other two, but again, it eventually feels the same when I keep getting this book when it's like, oh man, I could have got like an ultimate wise that's worth money. Instead I get this, which feels kind of bad. I was mainly thinking of a loot system where you get like a fragment, or like you have a chance to get fragments or something, and these fragments can be used to craft dungeon items or craft dungeon loot or something. So each run, you feel like you're getting some kind of value out of it. Because I don't feel like I'm getting any value out of my runs. I'm at the point where if I get one of these crap books, I don't even pick up my loot. And trust me, you probably want the essence, since I don't know how the essence shop is gonna be, but you're probably gonna need a lot of essence. And I've had people throw ideas and be like, hey, essence shop could be this, essence shop could be this. But it's either gonna be something where you spend essence to buy dungeon loot, which would be pretty cool, or you trade essence for other essence, which is either way, it's going to consume a lot of your materials, so you don't really want to be missing out on it, because you're going to need a lot of it. The whole essence crafting system is a whole different matter. I think it's very cool, since it enables you to, especially early on, get powerful gear right away. But we can't use our current gear for a long time, which it's balanced around, all the floors being released. But that's not really what we're here to talk about today. Besides that, we have the classes. And is there anything wrong with the classes? Well, yes. Right now, it's kind of dominated by mages, but it's not mage that's the issue right now. It's the items. Stuff like Bonzo Staff and Pigman are way too powerful. They provide such good buffs. Pigman gives you so much defense. Bonzo gives you so much mana and lots of AoE damage, and, just lots of damage in general. So people gravitate towards these items. So everyone plays mage to get that bonus mana, but mage is not the issue. I am going to lose my mind if they nerf this class, because it's not the class that's the problem, it's the items. Now, there's plenty of fixes they can do these. I've suggested them before on stream, but stuff like cooldowns, tickers, stuff like that would sort out the class. It would make the class a lot worse. People would then stop playing it, but, it's just how it is. People also be like, Archer needs a buff, and I do agree. The biggest issue with Archer is Mage's strongest point, in my opinion, is Mage doesn't need to charge an ability, use their left click skill, which is insanely powerful. Archer has to stand still, get slowed, and charge like for a second to shoot a full power shot, which is not good. So they need to somehow like make it so people can crit without charging, and just make the charging increase the bow's damage in the dungeon or something like that. so Archer can have a little bit of a better time. So this is kind of like my take on the classes. I think the classes are fine, like each do their own thing. It's just mainly like, the deepest classes are kind of awkward in my opinion. Because like right now it's like mage dominated. People want Archer to be good, but that's just kind of how it is. So besides that, it's been 2 weeks. No new floors out yet. We're still waiting for floor 4. We're going to head on over to the NPC and kind of talk about that for a minute. So as you guys know, done a lot of runs. I am looking forward to the next floor to come out. When is it come out? I have no idea. Once it comes out though, to me, this is my other gripe with it, is every new floor they releases makes our old runs a lot less valuable, right? So our floor 2 runs were giving me about like 150 or 180 XP, I don't remember which one. Then my floor 3 runs are giving me about 380 XP. So the next run's probably give me like what, 500 XP? So every new floor is going to be giving you, more and more XP. So the more time you spend grinding these lower floors is going to be wasted time, kind of. And then there's 2 issues this makes. If they release one floor at a time, people are forced to grind one floor at a time, so they can't skip. And by skip, I mean if people think, I think they're gonna go with the one floor at a time. Other people think they're with multiple floors at a time. And if they go with multiple floors at a time, what this does will create a situation where, let's say, race floor 4, 5, and 6. People will do, unless there's really good loot on 4 and 5, people will grind up to 6 and just try to do 6 as much as they can. Because 6 will be the most rewarding, regardless of the loot, like with the most XP, so you can get the most power level faster. Because the loot won't be too impressive, and then if people really want the stuff, they can just buy it. This is kind of my quick take, but either way, we don't know when these floors are coming. I'm hoping for the 4th floor soon, because I want to see some new loot and get some more enjoyment out of my content. Besides that, what are my overall thoughts? I've had a really good time with the update at first. Right now, I'm kind of back how I was before the update release. Sad, waiting for the next update, which I think is to be expected. I've done my fair share. As you guys can see, there's plenty of people who've grinded a lot more than me. As I said, I really slowed down once Boss Collection has been released because it doesn't feel good anymore. Too much bad loot. I'm putting in so much work and I'm not really feeling rewarded. I'm probably making like maybe 50k run unless I get lucky. I think it's been a bit since I even got a piece of loot. But even getting some like the best piece of loot, like the Rake and Bob, is like 800k with like 1 mil profit. And I've only gotten, I think, 12 of those. Let's just quickly look, because I've kept every single one of those that I've gotten. So I've done 500 runs, and I think I've gotten only 12. Which I think is below the ratio. Yeah, so we got 12. And that's just kind of an oof. Since it's like what, 2 per? 1.5 per? I can't do quick math right now. You guys know what I mean. So I think going forward, they need to work on balancing and the loot, or it's gonna be in a weird situation. Hopefully the Essence shop kind of fixes some of these problems, since I think that'd be a good place to put some power into the players, since people getting Essence every run, if they don't feel like adding an upgradable weapon system, which I would love, because that would give something for the players to work on and keep players interested, because who doesn't want to upgrade their piece of equipment that they get an attachment with because they've been using it for so long? They just keep putting the resources into it, and they don't have to deal with AH or anything. People like the people who dupe and stuff. You get to get your own piece of gear, work it up. I think people would like that, but that might just be me. Who knows? Again, I've definitely like repeated myself quite a bit, but all in all, Dungeons definitely fun at first. It falls into like the Skyblock paradox, where the longer you play it, the less fun it gets, which I think is a good way to put it. Because something I like to talk about on stream is when you start a Skyblock, it is the funnest thing. But as you keep playing and playing, you start seeing the dark side, or the not so good thing. And then your fun starts getting less, and less once you hit that wall. And it's not like I've hit a wall, it's just that I've literally hit the physical limit right now. Because I can't really do anything more with dungeons, or I just feel like I'm wasting my time, because if I waste all my energy now, then when floor 4 comes out, I won't be prepared. But at this point, I'm just kind of, dragging this on too long. And I want to let you guys go. If anyone's made this far, maybe comment Thorn, or let me know what you guys think about dungeons, because I'm curious how what you guys think, and my thoughts aren't at the end all be all, and people definitely have their own opinions. So if you guys want to let me know how you feel about content release, comment below. But I'll wrap up there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!